What's up, YouTube? It's Lamar, and what I'm talking about today is I have this chronic disease called trigeminal neuralgia, and what that is, it's like it's a facial nerve pressing against, it's a blood vessel pressing against a facial nerve. I have one on the right side of my face and one on the left side of my face. Mine been acting up. I got diagnosed with it in 2015, but before then, I went a whole year thinking of where the pain was coming from, because it felt like a toothache, and then the toothache started to feel like I had like an ear infection. So when I went to the doctor, they would treat it like they would tell me I had a toothache, but I went to the dentist. Um, it wasn't nothing wrong with my teeth, and I knew it was something more. Every time I go to the doctor, they always trying to treat it like an ear infection, where my ear is burning constantly, and then it just increased to times where the whole right side of my face just started hurting, and it feel like shocking pains, some stabbings, feeling in your jaw, your whole side of your face, the back of my eye, everything. So then the cold air is what triggers the right side, and I be having to go into like warm temperatures in order for the right side to go down. The medicines that they gave me never worked for either side. 2016, the left side started. It started over the winter time, the summertime. By the time I opened the oven and the heat would hit the left side, it started to act up. And last year, from September all the way up till my birthday, December 31st, I hurt every single day. Not a day went by and I hurt for the majority of the day. And then this year, since the 2nd of January, it's been every single day with the left side. I know when it's raining. I know when the storm coming. I know about all of that. I know when the pain is and it's like when I'm driving or riding somewhere, the pain might start hurting, and because of the drop of the what do they call it, barometers and the temperatures, the big drop, and even if I'm asleep, I can be in so much pain that it'll wake me up, and I can't sleep. I can't lay down. Whatever side of my face is hurting, it's tender. I had one time where both sides of my face was hurting, but it wasn't real bad. It was just like evened out. But I have a lot of times where the pain just greatly increases, and they call it the suicide disease. You know, and I believe it, because it really do make you want to commit suicide instead of dealing with the facial pains, and the doctors not knowing how to treat it, and it's not really nobody really knowing a real cure for it. I read somewhere about like a surgery that you can have, but even the people that actually had the surgery, it didn't work for them. And the medicines that I've been given, I can't really pronounce all these names, but it's gabapentin, I guess that's how you pronounce it. Carbon, carbamazepine, carbamazepine, whatever you want to call that. Y'all probably know what I'm talking about. And they gave me tramadol. They gave me Toradol, and none of those medicines ever work. They're supposed to be like antidepressants or something like that. They don't take the pain away, it just numbs it. None of those like really actually work for me. Excuse the noise in the background, it's neighbors and shit. But what I have found, it has been two things that really helped me out. And the two simple things that help me out at times is aspirins. I took those. I got ibuprofens, the 800 milligram ones, and I have this Tylenol. You can get it from Dollar General or CVS, but I got mine from Dollar General. I don't know. Well, this one came from CVS. I got another one that I got from Dollar General. They really help me out with the pain, but um, it still takes a while. And I have like every single time I would go outside and I would smoke because of the pain. Like when my left side start hurting and I can't, and the heat don't, the temperatures in the house don't do it. Cool temperatures, warm temperatures don't help with the left side. The left side is the trickiest one because it's very difficult for me to get them under control. And so sometimes I have to go outside. When I come outside, I'll smoke. Um, Whenever I had smoked marijuana, the pain will go away for days, and I wouldn't have the pain anymore. So I'm thinking like maybe medical marijuana helps. I don't know for a fact. I don't know if you can get medical marijuana um, in your state, but if you can, and you can get it for what you got, it may be help. It might help you. I don't have medical marijuana. I don't have the papers for it. I just smoke marijuana because I realized that whenever I do smoke, the pain go away for a few days, but I don't do it every day or every time I'm hurting. I used to be the person that didn't want to take any pills. I try to heal normally, naturally, because I never really had like a health issue all my life. I'm 28 years old now. It didn't really start till I was 24. Back in 2014 when I started experiencing pains like this, and it is crucial. Uh, I also know that ways that I try to get it down pat is going to different parts of the house. Going to different parts of the house. I guess different parts of the house, the temperature is different in different parts of the house, so I do that. Um, I know when the storms is coming. I know when it's gonna rain. I know when it's raining. I know all of that because the pain will start triggering. I can be traveling to a city that it's already raining in, and once I feel the pain, um, I already know that the temperature is different in that city. Even when I'm going state to state, like I went to Delaware not too long ago, and different cities and different parts of different states that I was in, the pain increased, and it was snowing. So yeah, I know that you put pressure on the side of put pressure on certain parts. You gotta find like a pressure point, and you put pressure on that side to kind of like take some of the pain away whenever you are in pain. And I know they say there's like three branches of the trigeminal neuralgia. Like you have a facial. There's three branches of it, and every single branch triggers different parts of the pain in your face. And there's two different stages of it too. There's trigeminal 1 and trigeminal neuralgia 2. I have both on both sides, because I experienced every single thing that I read up on about trigeminal neuralgia, and none of the medicines that has ever been given to me or that I have ever taken has ever helped, except for the medicines that I told y'all about. The 800 milligrams ibuprofen, the aspirins, uh, the um, the aspirins, which was something that helped me out, and ACE. I'm not gonna even try to say it, but it's Tylenol. You know, it's Tylenol that helped me out too, and it helped me out way more than the medicines that was provided for me by the doctors helped out. And um, I know that different medicines work for different people, so if you want to give those a try, you can. Maybe it'll work out for you like it did for me. A lot of medicines that I read up on about things that work for people, it worked for them, but the same medicines did not work for me. Like nothing really worked for me. And it's crazy when your face is hurting all the time and don't nobody feel your pain. Like it feels like constant stabbings, and the whole side of your face, constant stabbings, constant throbbing pains, burning sensations of your ear, aching, all of that. Like it'd be times where it was times where I haven't ate all day. As soon as I was about to eat, the pain started right when I was eating. Just bit into the food. So I try to eat soft foods. That's normally what I try to eat, like mashed potatoes and things like that, easy to chew foods, because the pain is so difficult and it comes at you. Mine comes and it stays for hours at a time. Some before it go away, for briefly, like briefly, like a few minutes or maybe an hour or two. But mine, I feel the pain every single day. Normally the right side, whenever that one acts up, it starts in the middle of September, right when the temperatures start to drop, and it don't end until like the second week of March. The last year it's been the left side from on 2017 September, the middle of September, all the way out till now, and it still hurts, and the pain is unbearable at times. Like on a day to day, I'm so used to experiencing the pain that the days that it do not hurt, it's like, it's a joy, and it's shocking because I'm so used to experiencing it every day, like to the point where I have different levels. I have the level of pain that I can manage, I can deal with, because I'm used to it, so that pain don't really bother me. But when it increases, it's like a sudden increase all at once, and my temple will tighten up. I do be feeling numb in my right arm sometimes. I feel weak and I feel numb in it, in my right arm and my hands. At times, like I am right now. But it's like very, very hard to deal with, and I'm looking into getting like a face mask to walk around with. But the thing is, I don't want to be going in stores with a face mask on and people call the police. But in reality, when it's just the fact that I have this chronic disease is what they call it. I don't like to call it that. Trigeminal neuralgia, they call it the suicide disease, and you can even go to websites. You can Google it, and they say, even doctors say, it's the suicide disease. But that's all I have for this video. If any of them things help you out, I hope it helps somebody out, and hopefully you never get to experience the pain I do. All right, I'm out.